Alright, welcome back to Let's Declare Miles Edgeworth Innocent. Got more stuff to investigate. Involves going back to the Criminal Affairs Department. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone wants to be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room? Nick, let's hurry. Oh, dang, he's gonna steal everything. Oh, great, open drawer. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Eek! Von Karma.
You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Guess we should go ahead and talk to him, huh? Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? Grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Really? I think it's all of my business.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. You've done your homework so well, and certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma's going to bring up the L6 in court tomorrow. Oh, by the way, hey, how about this? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter.
No. No. Blah.
Whoa, what are you...
Nick, run! Oh, crap. Maya!
Out of my way!
We just got tased. This guy's an ass and needs to go down. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, stupid girl. Just Maya! Gah, has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Psh, 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 psh. Wake up. Lower your self-esteem. Stop being such a stupid little girl. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. While Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Alright, this is it. It's time. It's time for the final trial of this case. For the craziest moments ever. See what happens. I suppose they had to do that. It would have been better if you figured out Manfred wrote the letter during court. That would have been much better. But no, I suppose not. When I think about it, this is actually much better. Seeing just how much of a crazy freak he is with a stun gun. This is it, Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Stop with the puns, Maya, please. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum, as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, what's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, here we go. Time for the craziest court trial ever.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Puppies and kitties.
Very well.
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker here has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom.
Alright, old man.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Zoom. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Or, I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Okay.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Yeah, sure you did. Okay. Figured you got nothing to do with this. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. I don't remember whether I have to, like, show off the DL6 case file. Or whether I have to press him. Odd, I'm not sure what to do. Oh well. Let's press him just to see. Just in case. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yup, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he's no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Oh, no, it's not.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Farewell, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edwards and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on him, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold the grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho-ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Robert Hammond! No. Gregory Edgeworth? No. Yanni Yogi, of course. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident.
I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Well, why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints? What'd you do, carve his skin off? Or, you see, before I worked as a carrot, I burned my fingers working with the stuff.
Sure you did.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Just... Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. No, not at all. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. And there is. There is.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are you gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Call another witness!
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, huh?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot? Well, what is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On his proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
I object to your objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy. I'm a crazy, crazy man. Well, still want to go through with your little aim? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna cross-examine a parrot. Let that parrot take the stand. Hello. I'm recording. Why? Sorry about that. My roommate walked in, but it's cool, because he's cool. Told him I was talking to the world, and he approved. Talking to everyone and no one at the same time. But I will cross-examine the...
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
Must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your honor? Please testify for us.
Hello, Squawk.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had.
Oh dear.
Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Oh, you stupid bird. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? Remember, 2 days ago. Yes, flashback. We've forgotten something, Squawk. Don't forget DL6, Squawk. Blah, blah, blah. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Oh, that ass! But what else can we do? Jerk parrot. Oh well, I'm running out of time. I do know what I'm supposed to do, though. I'm just running out of time, as it were. We'll take this parrot down later. His lying beak. I'll show him. I'll show you all. Thanks for watching. See you all later. Goodbye.